Hey you, it's CovertGo2, and today I'm going to talk about croquis because he actually did something that I thought was really cool, and it's what I spent most of my morning watching. So I just want to talk about it and share it because I think that it's a cool take on content in an area that I very much live, the best of one ladder, and also there's a lot of there's some takeaways from it that I find interesting. So croquis did a stream, and it's 10-hour 34-minute stream, kind of a spoiler, but you'll see why. And the idea is he takes a new account all the way from like basically logging into the account to mythic, and it's a speed run, so he's timing himself. And on top of that, it's free to play. So in one stream, in one set amount of time, as fast as possible, he's trying to take a brand new, from the tutorial, as you can see here on screen, account all the way up to mythic. And I mean, some people would like speculate how long that should take. Is it possible? Is this game pay to win? Is free to play to mythic even really a thing? And yeah, croquis said I can do it all in one stream, and he did. It was actually really, really cool. So a few things about this really quick. First of all, some of you are going to be like, oh my God, you can't make your own content. You're stealing his content now. And I swore when I started this channel, I was basically going to talk about things I found interesting. And that includes other content. I watch croquis almost every day that he streams. He's one of my breakfast streamers. You know, he goes right there with my breakfast cereal and bacon. I wake up, I put on croquis while I'm eating breakfast. And yeah, I like to watch his streams. He's good at what he does, and he's kind of entertaining, you know? So I'm not going to shy away from talking about it because this was in every way a very successful stream. He had about 4,000 concurrent viewers when he hit the mythic threshold for the final boss. That is an insanely successful stream in 2023 Magic the Gathering. So whether from a business perspective, from a kind of also content creator perspective, or just from a Magic the Gathering perspective, I think it was a great idea. And now he's put up a time, and it can all kind of be encapsulated in this screenshot, which I love. I love things that are simple. This one screenshot encapsulates the whole stream. You have the time right here, 10 minutes, 23 seconds, 10 hours, 23 minutes and 23 seconds. 0.36 is how long it took him to go all the way from the new account, starting with no rank whatsoever, up to mythic. It even breaks down right here how much time each leg of the adventure took, each leg of the journey. Then right here you have the play time, and I guess Q time is what accounts for the rest, Q time and P time, and also matches. So you've got the win rate here for the deck all the way on the way up. It's all right there in the stats, and you have the deck list. The deck list. It shouldn't surprise anybody. I don't think there's a better way to do it. And it is mono red. As you see, there are 4 Kumano Faces Kakazans, 4 Monastery Swift Spear, 4 Phoenix Chick, 4 Play with Fire, 2 Strangle, 4 Epicure, 4 Bloodthirsty Adversary, 4 Lightning Strike, 4 Squee, 4 Raiju, 1 Sokenzan, 2 Mishra's Foundry, 19 Mountains. I didn't watch enough of the intro to find out if he used the codes to open packs to get more wild cards, the free codes that are out there. So I guess if you watch the intro, you'll be able to answer that question. I do know that one thing he said on the stream is that he didn't craft Feldons because he ran out of wild cards there. Doesn't look like he needed it. Still a 72% win rate, 76% on the play, 67% on the draw. Man, I should just do this with every deck every day to give you guys appropriate sample sizes. that would be insane, and no, I'm not doing it. But I mean, it's mono red. Was that deck not all over the ladder enough? Now croquis has basically shown you that you can start a brand new account and go all the way up to mythic with a 72% win rate, just spamming mono red, just only playing mono red. I don't think the deck list changed throughout the stream, which is absolutely wild. So one thing that he said a few times is, well, here is the record. I hope other content creators try to beat it. So am I going to try to beat it? I've already been tagged with this question about More times than I want to count. Okay, I currently have like something like 82 unread notifications on my Discord. I bet a good amount of them are people tagging me with this question. Am I going to try to do the record as well? And maybe here's the problem. I don't think I can get a deck faster than mono red, and I don't want to play mono red. So I'm in a pickle facing the constraints. What I want to do, and this would definitely paint me as the villain. I would be a very bad person, but that's fine. What I want to do is spend like just a stupid amount of money on a brand new account and craft like the all rare Esper deck and see how fast that gets to mythic, and see if I can like beat the time. See if I can go pay to win to beat the time. You know what I mean? And he might disqualify that as not a fair, not taking the challenge the right way. The problem I have with the challenge is I'll have to play a deck I don't want to play. I mean, I would gladly do it if there were a deck I wanted to play that you could craft cheaply, but I like the splashy rares. It's in my DNA, and mono red is not. So I don't think I can take the challenge as it is. I think I'd have to take it as a, let's see if pay to win beats free to play. And if I can't beat the time, and a lot of people would be rooting against me not to beat the time, which I think could be kind of funny and content of its own. But if I can't beat the time, then you guys can laugh that a free-to-play deck absolutely like did better than me, even though I put in whatever it would take to craft Esper all rares on day one, like $200 or whatever. I think that might be interesting content. So that's something I might do in the future. I'm going to think about it, maybe approach it, but I do want to congratulate Croakies on a sweet bit of content. He's not the first person to do it, but he's the first person on this level to do it. You might point out like Bronze to Mythic with Jim Davis. That's in Limited. If I were more interested in Limited, I'd watch more of that series. I do usually tune in when Jim is trying to finish it all in one night. He's trying to get like the last like several rankings in one night. I'll often tune in and maybe cheer him on and support him, but generally I'm not as interested in Limited. However, when you're on the best of one ladder, playing mono red, just smashing everything in sight, and none of you out there watching these videos came prepared to beat him. Well, okay, 43 of you did, but it's like, what? We can't just let mono red run this ladder, guys. We got to do something about it. That affects me, but I found it compelling content. It was actually a really good watch. I'm sure he will put a video up on YouTube soon. If not, the stream VOD is live, but do watch his YouTube video when it goes up. I'm sure. I certainly think that you'll enjoy it. And if it's the full version, Croakies, if you watch this, or if your editor watches this, one bit of advice is if you can find somebody who can do it quickly while the hype is still real, like this week, put together like a 15 to 20 minute, 10, 15, 20 minute like highlights video, just the best stuff, make it go snap, snap, snap. Heck, just put the last, the finishing blow of every game, like the lightning bolt to face or whatever of every game, and just make a collage of it, like a 10-minute video. I think that would serve YouTube the way YouTube needs to be served. And yeah, so if you watch this, do that. Again, not trying to steal his thunder, just trying to let you guys know about something that I found cool and muse on what I would do with it if I take that challenge myself. Will we? We shall see. Congrats on a really successful stream, Croakies. I'll see you down the road. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. You are cool.